Hey everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And today we're going to talk about autofocus. And autofocus is for chumps. Roll the intro video. Autofocus isn't actually for chumps. I'm just joking around there. But a lot of people like to use autofocus if they are a one-man band. And I understand that. Sometimes I'm a one-man band, but I still like to be able to use the focus in manual mode to pull the focus where I want the focus to be and not to let the camera do the focus for me. So I've got a great product here I want to show to you. It's from our friends at Moma, or Hollyland Mars, so they're called in the United States. And this is the Moma 400S Pro, and this is a game changer. This is an affordable wireless transmitter and receiver set. And with this set, you can go SDI, Pro level, HDMI, and you can also transmit to tablets. I found the best tablet though is the iPad tablet, and the iPhone did not work so great on my Samsung tablet. It kept getting interference and all kinds of weird jargon, but definitely worked great on the Apple products. We actually took this out in the field and used it on our last commercial project, and I have to tell you, these things are fantastic. Now, we didn't try to push the limits of it and go out 400 meters to see if it actually still pick up 400 meters. Stay fairly close as you would on any commercial set. You know, most of the time your focus puller or any of your client are not going to be that far away. If they are, and you have that many clientele, then you probably need to step up your game to a more pro level. But this is a very prosumer product and actually works just as good as most of the professional products out there. Now, I'm not paid by Moma to do this review and to check of this. They did send me the product to test out on my latest shoot and see what my thoughts were. And be honest, it's fantastic. I actually love this product. So with that being said, I'm just going to pull these out and I'm going to get my iPad and I'll show you all the things that this has to offer. So be right back. First off, you have your receiver and your two antennas, and you have your transmitter and your two antennas. All comes in this product. Okay, your receiver is marked with a blue screw and your transmitter with the red. Your receiver is going to go to your external monitor. Your transmitter is going to go to your camera. Okay, slides on hot shoe with the screw down there, and it also has 1/4-20 in the bottom there that you can put it on an arm, which I will go ahead and attach this one to my Magic arm here, to my Blackmagic cinema camera. Okay, there we are. We're all attached up. It also, like I said before, has SDI input and output, HDMI. It has USB-C. It takes Sony MPF batteries of any size, the 550, the 570, or the 770 and the 970, whatever those are. Let's see, the 550 or 570, the 970, 960, and the 770, I do believe, or the 750. I don't know why there's so many different names for these, but there you go. So it takes any one of those batteries. It also has a 6 to 18 volt, it looks like. My eyes are failing me. Yeah, it's 6 to 18 volt DC input, which is super awesome. Can be powered by V-mount batteries. If you have like something like I have as the lamp part, it goes out to different types of ports. Or this Zyte brick battery here that I use to power my Blackmagic cameras. All my Blackmagic cameras, the cinema camera, the pocket cinema camera, the micro cinema camera, I've got them all, powers all those. We can actually show you here. This is a Zyte, boom, boom, power it on, and it's gonna boot up and there it goes, boom, okay? So many different battery options, like I said, V-mount, Anton Bauer, these Zyte brick batteries, the Sony MPF battery, or straight power out the wall if you wanted to do that for some weird reason. If you needed to, you're able to do that. But the Sony MPF, it's worked just great for me. And we'll go ahead and power this on. It's going to say no video because we haven't hooked up video yet. But one of the other things I want to touch on is not just HDMI, but SDI, not just HDMI, but SDI also. Cool thing about this is that on my Blackmagic cinema camera, there is no HDMI. No HDMI. They decided to go with the SDI. So I never really sunk the money into getting a monitor that was SDI. All my monitors, the small HDs that I own, the Timbercod that I own, and this Atmos Ninja that I own, is all HDMI. None of it is SDI. So for many years, I've worked without an SDI input monitor. I know, sad. I should have just sunk the money into an SDI monitor, but I never did. What I ended up doing was upgrading cameras, and thankfully, I have HDMI monitors for my new Blackmagic Pocket Cinema cameras. But the cool thing about these Momas is you can transmit SDI output to HDMI. So I am going to fiddle with this SDI here because it is not the easiest thing to get on in a Blackmagic camera. You will have much easier time in something like the a Red or an Arri Alexa Mini, some of your Sony, the F5, something like that, your Cine Altas, all those little Sonys that take the SDI input. There we go. That's tight to get those fingers, twist it right, and what we say in the film business, you gotta hold your tongue right. If you don't hold your tongue right, then you're not gonna be able to do anything, okay? I'm gonna hold my tongue right over here, get out of the picture, get back into the picture, and there we go. Now we're all plugged up SDI. SDI out, SDI in, okay? And camera on. Okay, everything good to go. Got my HDMI cable. Wait, what? SDI, HDMI? HDMI? Yes, that's the coolest thing about this is that you can output SDI video and then come out HDMI to an HDMI external monitor, and you'll work just fine. And that's one of the greatest things about this product is before you used to have a converter. You used to have to convert SDI to HDMI to a monitor. Let's go in, let's go power. And now you can see channel 11. Channel 11, everything syncs up automatically, okay? And there we go, we got an image. Boom. Let me turn this around out of the light. So now we have an image. Yeah, everybody can see that. Not a greatest image, but we do have an image. So you can go HDMI out into your transmitter, and then HDMI into your receiver, and HDMI out into your external monitor, and works great. Or you can do the SDI. This is how I have found out that I can transfer my SDI to HDMI without having to buy another monitor that's just SDI, okay? As you see in some of my other videos, I have a Steadicam, and if I wanted to do this black magic or anything like that, then I would be able to use the SDI now for the black magic through the Steadicam and go out. I'm still working on that. But definitely a cool feature is going SDI to HDMI. There we go. Nice clean image there. I'm not fooling with you. Now there is a slight delay. It's not that abundant, but you know, milliseconds in the delay between the two. But other than that, if you're just doing, if you have a really good focus puller, they'll be able to keep up with that. Probably isn't going to affect it that much that I've noticed in the last video and the videos that we have done. And the other coolest thing, so I'm going to get the old iPad out here. Shout out to Apple, I guess. It's a love-hate. But shout out to Apple, because like I said, this Moma transmitter receiver function has worked much better with the Apple than it did with the Samsung. So what you have to do is it's not Bluetooth, it is Wi-Fi. So you won't be able to connect your Wi-Fi to Wi-Fi. You have to connect the Wi-Fi to the transmitter. So with that being said, you get this cool little app. Where'd you go? HollyView app. Access, yes. Done. Connect. You get a little password. Connect to Wi-Fi, join. I'm not going to tell you my password, but you do get a little password with this set. And then you got an image. So now I'm mobile. I throw this off to a client, throw this to a director. They can sit there and watch everything I'm doing. Oh, my focus is not good. Oh, there it is. Pretty cool from Moma. So this has been a game changer for me. I love the new technology that's coming out for independent and micro budget filmmakers and commercial and videographers, anybody out there doing any kind of commercial work or whatever your video needs are. This has really been a game changer for me in my production and I am thrilled to show you this stuff. I know there's plenty of other YouTube videos out there about the Moma products. Some people are going to go more into depth about all the technical details and all that, but I don't really care about that. What I care about is that I can watch this on an iPad, or my clients can watch this on an iPad. I believe it's up to 4 iPads. If I want to buy another receiver, I can buy another receiver and put that on another external monitor, maybe a 20-incher or something like that. And the other coolest fact is going from SDI out to HDMI in. That's a super cool function too. That keeps me from buying extra monitors I'm probably not going to use unless I update to a bigger camera, which I'm not going to do that anytime soon. I'm perfectly happy with what I've got. So this has really changed everything in my world, and I'm happy for Moma, or Hollyland Mars as they're called in the United States. So thanks for watching. Look for more videos and check out some of my past videos. And it's all about filmmaking. If you want to see something or you want me to touch on something, I will. We'll probably do some lighting scenarios later on, and look for more BTS videos with the Moma and the Blackmagic and the Nanlite and the Rode and the Malata and everything else we have in our whole production studio. We'll keep making videos as long as you keep watching videos. All right, we'll see you later.